so happy just from the memory. Cause it could get lonelier, it could get lonelier. Love when you text me, though you ain't next to me. Cause it could get lonelier, it could get lonelier. I get so happy.
Welcome.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good.
Welcome to D-Light Side of Light.
The visual,
The visual. We find you on visual. You've been here for a audio.
Yeah.
An audio version.
You've been here.
Which one was it? What did you speak about?
About influence.
Influence.
Yeah.
So man, and welcome to.
Apparently, I'm an influencer of sorts.
Yeah, we're not gonna speak about. Maybe your influence will play a part in today's episode.
I hope so.
So, welcome to everyone watching today. Yes, like he mentioned it's our visual episodes, and so we are available on YouTube visually, and but we're still available on audio. That's Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, and stuff. And just for those who prefer to see us while we are lying and cleaning and stuff like that.
If I twitch, if I lie.
Tune into YouTube and to see the visuals, man. So today, Biggie, you're a close friend of mine, a good friend of mine. You take care of a part of my visuals.
Yeah, pictures. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, before we continue, we are sponsored by Conflicted Arts. So if you see me looking off camera, who made it possible. So if you want to get bookings, photo bookings, video stuff, your children when they turn 1 and stuff like that, come and take your pictures,
Yep.
And contact them. The details will be in the description below. So today's episode is about rape culture. Yeah, man. It's a very important topic, my brother.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
We see women constantly talking about this issue that they don't necessarily cause.
Yeah, because the major problems is us men.
Dog.
Yeah.
So I just want to find ways in which we can, cross this hurdle or find solutions.
Yeah.
Because we will see an article, and that's it.
Yeah.
For maybe a week or two, that thing sharp.
And then we share pictures and then we are done.
And we are around rapists every time, but everyone's like, I don't know a rapist.
No, we
but
do.
Somehow women are getting raped.
Yeah.
You know? Do you know a rapist? Have you met someone who, the way this story is coming out, look at it now. Dog, you raped that chick, bro.
Okay, so I have a cousin. He came up with the story. He tells us his side of the story. And this is always how it always turns out, where a guy gives his version and then he's like, no, we were in a relationship and XYZ, you know what I mean?
So it makes it better because we're in a relationship.
When he gives the story, he gives his impression on how he thought things went.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then we're like, that's just, that was smashing. It's nothing that deep, you know? And then the girl comes out with her story, and it's like, obviously now, way different.
Why new?
According to her, there was no relationship.
Yeah.
You understand? So he already had a relationship on his own with his girl.
Wait. According to her, Abaju.
At all. According to her, it's straight up rape because he forced himself. And when he came to us and told us what happened, that wasn't the story. And now you are stuck between, are you going to listen to your cousin or the woman? And most likely what niggas do is they're going to listen to their boy,
the loyalty.
Yeah, because my boy would never do that. But
he's a good guy.
Yeah, he's my
good
boy.
Guy.
Yeah.
So there's two parts there that confuse me a bit.
Yeah.
Well, there's two forced situations.
Yeah.
First, the relationship.
According to him.
It's not according to, it's like, wajola or how do you?
Exactly.
It's like clear and cut. And it also goes into the conversation of sex. It's like, we need to start being clear.
Yeah, facts.
Even I also hate how, but we're not speaking about women particularly. Maybe that is a part of the problem, but women not being clear on certain things. I came across a post last week saying,
I think it's more men than women.
No, the clear part, I'm meaning your intentions.
Oh, yeah.
Men are usually very clear.
No.
When it's going to go to sex?
No.
Okay, tell me.
I think in a sense that men play their role in telling the girl what they want to hear.
But I'm saying by the time it gets to sex, she knows you want to be more than just friends. You're not still trying to get sex while you're trying to act like a friend. while you're trying to get sex, like at
Yeah.
the act of getting sex.
Yeah.
There the interest is clear.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by the clear part. I get what you're saying, that sometimes the guy will act like, I just want to be a friend, but he wants
Facts.
to date.
Yeah.
I mean, with women, the unclear part is the fact that women are still glorifying the fact that you need to, you know, be a bit difficult.
Yeah.
I came across that, and that's why I'm saying that I saw women like gathering about on a post on Facebook and saying how, dude, I hate it when a guy doesn't get the fact that when I say, oh, he must leave me alone, he mustn't actually leave me alone. It's my boyfriend, why is he like this? And I was like commenting on that and saying that as much as this is playful, but this is where it starts. This is where we think this is what a woman means.
Facts.
That's how I'm gonna base. Oh, Henry's usually happy when he does 1, 2, and 3, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
apply it with everything else.
Yeah.
Because we like that as
Yeah.
men. And you know what I mean. So maybe we need to cater to that. I don't know.
I get it, but I think that for me it plays such a small role compared what the bigger picture is.
True.
Because right now Interpol called South Africa the rape capital of the world. Imagine how small we are as a country, but we are number one when it comes to rape and women abuse. And the stats are just staggering. Up on kids, every kid on stats wise, 45% of kids are going to be raped. That's literally half of all the kids that you know will most likely going to be raped. And this is not male, female, this is all kids. You understand? So the stats are looking hectic. From all the people that are being raped, half of them is kids. And so rape culture in SA, it's like, it's not bad, it's horrible.
So can we get to back to your cousin now?
Yeah.
So what is the story about what happened? Is it okay to speak about it? He's your cousin.
Yeah.
Maybe I understand if you don't want to discuss it, but it's already out.
I already put it out there.
But we're not popular like
Yeah.
that. So don't worry. 5 listeners.
Go search, you ain't gonna find him.
So what happened? Was it a forced? Was it a more of a coercion type of situation? Was it very physical? How does she describe it? Let's speak to the victim.
The way she describes it is it was forced, and she couldn't speak about it because she came to live with them, if that makes sense.
Oh,
yeah.
So she's compromised, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So she didn't want to say anything in a sense that she can get kicked out. So as time went by, she just couldn't anymore. And then that's when she came out with the truth. So now it's that point where us as guys, do we listen to the guy or do we listen to the woman? And most likely what most men do is listen to the guy.
So what's the nature of the relationship? Why was she staying with them? Like a family friend?
Yeah, you could say that because she's somewhat like far relative. So so it's type of vibe.
Incest now.
For incest,
but anyway.
but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. I want to speak about another topic also. We're just going to lay it out. What is this age? Yeah, it's analyst dictionary. I don't know how to pronounce it nice, bro.
Which one is that one?
This is when you go for people who are younger. Like it's the age difference.
Yeah, that's the one.
And
I
it's
was
not
saying,
that it's not consent, but it's said that someone who's not an adult can't necessarily consent because they don't have the capacity to do so. And I was checking the laws the other time that I think it's around 17 is the consensual age.
Consensual age, yeah.
And it doesn't apply if like the other person is like about 19 and the other one is 18 and then the other one is like 16.
Yeah.
Like they have to be very close in age for it not to be an issue.
Yeah.
You know? But then once you like 20s with a 16-year-old, it's
the problem with that is that your frontal cortex of your brain hasn't fully developed.
Yeah.
So you can't, when you're younger, like understand certain things that us older people understand because your brain is fully developed. So therefore, that's why it will always be.
It's someone taking advantage of someone who.
Because someone who doesn't fully understand the repercussions that what this is.
It's not a fair playing field.
Yeah.
And what would you say to people who would say, then why does my body develop at this age? Why does my body say that I'm able to have sex?
But if we're gonna all say that, then what the hell does that mean? Like, imagine 12-year-olds. Are we now men to have sex with them because age.
I would apply. I'm not gonna be like politically correct.
Yeah.
I'll say I understand the statement.
Yeah.
I'll say I won't use it as an excuse.
Yeah.
So human beings, we've decided to be different from animals.
Facts.
That comes from the understanding of how animals are and how our
Yeah.
bodies are. Animals go with nature.
Yeah.
Nature does say, your body is saying this, you do that.
Yeah.
That's what it does.
Yeah.
You're hungry, you eat now.
But they grow
Human beings
faster
say,
also.
you're hungry, you wait for 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
But when until again lunchtime.
Yeah,
Human
because-
beings say you want food, you don't grow a farm in your backyard. You live in orchards.
Because the
I wanna
problem
tell-
with ours is you could say we're the smartest out of all the animals.
With very dumb
Exactly.
repercussions. I wouldn't say
Yeah,
we're very
you
smart.
understand? So therefore,
Yeah. But I get you, yeah.
yeah,
So therefore we
we
apply
can't
different
live
rules,
like
right?
animals,
Okay, cool.
even though we are.
Okay. Because I think that's something that we can't look over.
Yeah.
I think it's the fact that we understand that.
Yeah, for sure.
The same way we understood what your cousin doesn't understand.
Yeah.
But if we just say you're supposed to understand, I don't think it really fixes the issue.
Yeah, no. it
It's to
doesn't.
sit with someone and say, this is why, my guy. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Not to dismiss that, because
Yeah.
there is a point in that.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
it does make sense that, yo, my body is saying this.
Yeah.
And if I was in some
But now,
village,
n-
because
imagine-
now, for instance, like the rule is,
Yeah.
the law is the law that was
Yeah.
made by certain people.
Exactly.
We decided. So it's
now,
like, you know what I mean?
using that statement of
Yeah.
saying your body is saying have sex, right?
Yeah.
Women get raped and then they ejaculate, meaning they climax.
Yeah.
Does that mean it was sex that they wanted? Because the body said yes, but doesn't mean she said yes.
I'm with you on that.
You
I
understand?
agree,
So,
I agree.
Yeah, so a lot of women would get raped, but then their bodies would say
Yeah.
something else, and then now it's like double trauma of what they've already went through. Not only did they go through that, but their body also messed it up by doing, what the body would do. Same can be said about men also being raped by women.
Who said about men?
Women getting raped.
Yeah,
Men getting raped.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean when the privates go up, that means yes. That's just the privates having the mind of their own.
So,
if that makes
do you think a
sense.
man's experience should even count? A man's,
For where South Africa is
when it
now,
comes to rape?
where South Africa is
Yeah.
now, we're not even the conversation because women and kids are the main issue. Like if
Yeah.
we're gonna now, we are also as bad, we also badly, no.
Does this fall into the whole men are trash thing where
Men are
as soon
trash.
as women want to complain, we want to be like, nah, not
no.
all men.
The
Instead
conversation,
of just focusing on the issue.
exactly. The
Yeah.
conversation isn't men are not going through that. We're not disclosing that. But stats wise, they are a little piece according to the big problem.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
okay, fine. Sorry that you're going through that, but you're not the issue right now.
Mm.
We're talking about kids, man. Half of the rape cases are kids. No. And that is a whole
So if
big
you're a raped
problem.
man, you'd understand that, vele, go and sort out that woman, bruh. Yeah. I think, I know it sounds silly, but I want to make it practical. Like,
Facts.
I get what you're saying. It's hard to speak to the guy in that situation.
Yeah.
You must be dismissed, and he must also say, vele, not me, guy. It's fine.
Yeah.
But I get what you mean in the grand scope of
In the
things.
grand
What-
scope,
yeah,
like, you know
that's
what
what
I
we
mean?
should focus on. Cool. I get you. So when it comes to, for instance, prostitution,
Yeah.
what's your view on that? Because on the last episode we spoke about rape culture, and a friend of and one of the guests mentioned that his dad also said, you know what, if it's that bad, maybe just see a prostitute and whatnot. You
I don't
know?
think it's-
so.
it's
So let me
so-
just say this
okay.
now. Yeah. So it was on that type of, you know what, because that's a better option than
Yeah.
such and such. But now
Yeah.
we must also remember that a lot of prostitutes are in prostitution due to human trafficking.
Yeah.
And no matter what her story might be at that point, she's probably not telling you everything.
So for me to say
Yeah.
it's not the same.
It's not the same as what you're saying. What's
Like
not the,
a man can go.
I'm saying, what is the solution? Is my question.
It's not a solution because the situation is not the same. The people that rape is not because they can't have sex. It's the thrill that they like of having power over someone.
Do you think there's one reason like that? That's the only reason?
I think it plays a huge role in the psyche of the person that does it because it's not just I wanted to bust a nut. It's not that. It's more of power than anything. Taking someone else's power and having control over that, and being out of it, and refreshed, if that makes sense. Because the problem is not that they just wanted, he could have used his hand.
But I think
but he didn't.
But you specifically speaking to very physical forced rape. Force in the sense of physical force.
Yeah.
But there are the other rapes that, when you look at it, it's maybe not a power element in it.
Yeah.
There's like stealthing. Stealthing, you having sex with this girl. She said yes, it's fine. But now you removing the condom.
Yeah, that's bad.
Without her knowledge.
Yeah.
Where's the power in that? Or what, are you powerful because I might impregnate her?
I think that one.
Maybe there is a.
That one, I think, also goes with. I don't know. Some guys didn't know that it's actually rape. They know, no.
Oh, they didn't know that,
knew that
but
it
they
was
knew it's
wrong.
Okay.
But they didn't know that it's rape, because
Wow.
and too many niggas have that story.
Too many niggas.
Yeah, too many niggas have that story.
So it's the word rape that's scary for us. It's not doing wrong. That's scary.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
That's a problem. Yeah.
That's a problem. And another thing with what you were mentioning about men not being the highlight. I would agree, because I always say that false accusations wouldn't exist if real ones didn't.
Didn't, exactly.
Women wouldn't have a leg to stand on and say, yo, I was raped.
Yeah.
And such if men were not doing it, because they'll be like, Joe, what are you talking about?
Exactly.
Why?
And look,
it's not possible.
That's
why a woman, that's why a man claiming he got raped is like, you're not going to get anywhere with it, because it doesn't happen on average.
Yeah.
And that's why women are protected from false accusations.
Yeah,
and
but
stuff.
Boys do get raped.
Yes, true.
That one is.
But it's not. It's like I'm just touching on what you mentioned of it not being such a pandemic.
With men, it's another situation. But when you go to minors, now we're talking. Their voices are as loud as it comes, because 1 out of 4 boys get molested, and this is a study they done out of 200 schools. 1 out of 4 is too much. Hey man, you gotta inform yourself to see where the state of South Africa.
Have you had these talks with your cousin?
I'm guilty. I'll try my best.
The rapist.
Yeah, he's not my cousin.
My cousin who rapes is not my cousin. I think. Let me get into that.
The situation is like, eventually, like you have to cut ties and educate. And if they don't take it, then it's it's cut ties.
Okay, let's get into that now, because that's my issue with a bit of this thing. Let's speak about R. Kelly, right?
Yeah.
R. Kelly, I don't think he's I think he is what he is for the most part, what they say he is, which I don't approve of.
Artist.
I'm not for that. No, I'm referring to what he does.
Bad person.
I'm not gonna apply how he is. There's people who are great friends also.
Yeah.
It's the same shit. Yeah. Like your cousin, he's a great cousin, right?
Yeah.
So we can't say why when it's R. Kelly, music is different from being a great cousin.
Facts.
I'm just focused on the actual thing.
Yeah.
My thing is that most people are upset that he hasn't been taken to jail and stuff like that. So now I ask people, okay, cool. If someone goes through trial, they get the years that you think they should get.
Yeah.
Once they come out, are they fine? Are they exempt?
No.
Why not? I don't understand.
No,
So what does it mean? Wait. What crimes are you? Can you be forgiven for? What can't you be forgiven for?
Like theft. I can.
So rape needs lifetime.
Yeah, no.
In prison.
Because the problem is you rape somebody, that person doesn't just heal, bro. They got those scars for the rest of their lives, because those are scars that are internal,
But
mind-wise.
now let's speak to why some people rape. So we mentioned that men get raped by women, right?
Yeah, facts.
So R. Kelly, according to his story, he was touched by his sister.
Yeah.
Right. So we refer to jail being a place for reform, for like rehabilitation and stuff.
Yeah, but
what's
it's
the
not.
point if you always just get punished for whatever you do? So people outside, I mean, why would I ever reveal that I have this thing if there's no way of getting out of it? If there's no solutions?
Did you look for a solution?
No, listen to me.
Okay.
That's my point, is that I don't think we have a solution.
Yeah.
Because people would say that they wanted R. Kelly to go to jail. He should have gone when he first pissed on that child. Had he gone, the amount of stuff he would have done would have been way less. Meaning way less of a sentence. But then he would have probably been out in like 5 years, 10 years. Would we have accepted him then? Because that's kind of what happened without him going to jail. People accepted him. So like what is the solution? How are we going to manage this situation, you know? Because rapists are not going to disappear by you just killing them or what. Men are going to have this desire. You know what I mean? They need to find ways around it. You know?
just need to put them in holes.
And you find that it's a psychological
for me, it's like they can't be with the community. That's where I am. Like, the way America does it, I think we need to jump on that bandwagon whereby we put them in like on the system, you know, like if this person raped kids, like they need to be on the system, and whenever that person goes to live at a community, everybody must be informed that you have a rapist in your proximity. Type of vibe. Like they can't live the same way me and you live because they take innocence away, and that's innocence you can never repay. Like
is this a specific type of rape?
The
20-year-old who slept with a 16-year-old and didn't know better?
Okay, that's a bit different, but now you can't. It works from subject to subject, but like I said, the major ones are not those ones, bro. Like the major ones are the kids and those people. Those people, do they deserve to be around anywhere where kids is?
Michael Jackson, do you think he touched those kids?
No. I think Michael was.
Yo, that no was serious, bro.
Yeah, no.
I'm a defender,
man. No. Michael is. Not Michael. For me personally,
that's why I'm not. No.
The Michael one for me personally, I don't believe it.
That's my problem with society.
That's the only one I just don't believe.
You see what I mean? It's like you just happen to not believe your cousin, right? But there's someone who's willing to believe him. There's someone to say, this is my Michael Jackson. There's someone to say, 𝗟𝗃𝗄𝗏 is my Michael Jackson. There's someone to say the most obvious rapist in the world. The one with the most cases, with the most evidence, who's going to say, this is my Michael Jackson. That's the problem with society.
That's the problem. So Michael is as guilty.
No. Yeah, according to evidence.
Yeah.
And my guy,
but he got cleared, though.
Because it's Michael.
Not because of it's Michael.
You see how long 𝗟𝗃𝗄𝗏's been trying to clear? Yeah, but he ran out of 𝗟𝗃𝗄𝗏 money because I know Michael. But if he had Michael, my guy. You saw when that kid came out now, when the nigga dead, because he knew,
how am I going to believe him? For two trials, you stood up for him, and then after he dies, both for $12 million and $12 million, and then your story changes.
Now this explains to you why women are stuck in a house with a husband who rapes them, and you wonder why. She only revealed it at this time. Why did you take so long? It happened last year. Why did you take so long?
No, okay.
It's the exact same thing, bro.
I understand.
Because sometimes you are compromised.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's Michael Jackson.
He's
sometimes
right
Sometimes he needs to die first.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's guilty.
Okay,
I don't know.
Michael is guilty.
I'm just saying, so let's trial every bull.
Michael is guilty.
That was quick. So solutions, let's wrap this up.
Solutions, as niggas, we need to stand against rape and the rape culture. If a nigga says he didn't do it, but the woman is saying, yes, that's what happened, we just need to...
Believe all women?
Not all, but majority, because majority of them are right. Because...
So like the judge must go on some... 60 cases today must pass.
Not like that, because
the majority.
The problem is it takes a lot of courage to even speak out.
Yeah.
You understand? So now, if we mute those ones that are even trying, that's another issue on its own. Because now the false one are also ruining it for the others.
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely,
Now, but like I said, those numbers are very small compared to what is actually happening.
Yeah.
So now, out of all those stats that's happening and all that, these are people that came out. Imagine what's happening behind the scenes of people that don't speak about that. So most likely we need to listen to the women and not the guys. The guys,
True.
nah, man, like we always get a free pass.
Nah, if
Yeah.
the woman is, why wanna history are lying?
Yeah.
Remove a chance, the guy.
Yeah, nah. No, we don't give no niggas no chance. Like,
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying maybe we'll give him a chance if we say, this woman's been lying her whole life. Maybe those ones. So anyway, what would you teach your daughter? In closing.
like my sister, basically. I have a
Yeah.
sister. Yeah.
Your daughter. What did you teach your daughter? Your sister's not your daughter.
Self-defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's start there.
Mm.
Yeah, because
Is there any way she has to change how she is amongst men? Is everything fine?
should women change who they are?
I'm asking you, your daughter. Don't make it a big thing. Why do you want to attack me? I'm just asking you a question.
I think for me, self-defense.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start that with like youth. Yeah, that's one thing I'm really gonna.
But mainly that, no?
Yeah, because if they can get themselves out of the situation, it can really change a lot. Yeah.
I would speak to that.
Yeah.
That vele women aren't meant to change this. It's not their responsibility.
Yeah.
But I would tell my I don't think we need to be unnecessary. I
Yeah.
mentioned this in the last time I did this topic, that yes, what's this thing? People shouldn't rob my house. They shouldn't
Yeah,
burglar. Like they shouldn't come and steal from me.
Yeah,
But I
but-
should also maybe have burglar bars.
Yeah.
I should also
facts.
have an alarm.
Just trying to
So it's like,
protect
yo, babe,
yourself.
it's not your fault that the world is messed up, but
Yeah.
let's not go to that place at 8 o'clock.
Exactly. Yeah.
I
let's do that.
I know it's messed up, but
Yeah.
let's not deal with what the possibility could
Yeah,
be.
because
That's what I would.
the
I would
possibilities are
emphasize that. I would
so
emphasize
high,
like the type
yeah.
of friends he chooses, stuff like that. Unfortunately, life is a bit harder for you.
Yeah.
Similar to me being black,
It's a bit.
I will tell my black child, this is life for you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to him. The world is your oyster. Yeah, if you do want to enter it.
Exactly. Yeah.
I see fair playing ground, So, and then your son.
To be respectful. Yeah. To understand what and who women are to us as men.
Yeah.
I think as niggas, the problem is too many fathers are absent.
Yeah.
Especially in our black community, too many niggas are gone.
Yes.
And how is that guy going to teach himself that the things that he learned are actually wrong? And all these kids are learning these things through their friends and their friends, and they watch porn, and then porn plays a role in how they want to treat a woman. And that is not how you need to be treating no woman. Like what you see on porn is on its own. It's like, yeah, but who teaches them? As black families, we don't talk about sex. Like when everything we learned was through our friends and through porn. And that is the two worst sources of sex.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And definitely the presence of the black father.
Yeah.
Like that's also the best way to see how women and men are meant to
Exactly.
interact as
Yeah.
partners.
Yeah.
If
And
we
then-
can have a bit more of that in our society.
And fathers also being gone, also, women go through their own things.
Yeah, they rely on a man
Exactly.
for father
You know what I
figures
mean? And then that
Yeah.
time, that person is just abusive.
Yeah,
But niggas are in prison. I'm not saying like if your relationship ain't working out, don't, just be there for the nigga. Like whatever your relationship is with the baby mama, no matter how bad it is, try your best to just, give your 2 cents so the child must know, like a nigga must do X, Y, Z. But if that kid has to go learn it through his friends,
It's worse, yeah.
yeah.
No, thank you so much for coming through. This was so nice. I learned a bit. Michael Jackson is untouchable. But thank you, man. Thanks for coming through. Maybe we'll have more talks. And I think this is the main thing, having more conversations.
Yeah.
Stop shying away from it and waiting for an issue to come up before I address it.
Yeah, for
Thanks
sure.
again for engaging with me, my brother.
Nah, no stress.
Socials.
I am
Look
Big
at that
H.
guy.
I
Must
am
you see
Big
the
H.
picture, nyana, must?
I am Big H on
You-
Instagram.
I am Big H, no?
I am Big H on
Facebook.
Twitter with an underscore.
Yeah,
Trying to fix that.
yeah.
Facebook, Henry,
Mm.
Big H. I think you get the theme.
Big H. Big.
H.
Before I cough, let me say bye-bye. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. This was another episode of D-Light Side of Life. Oh, by the way, please like, subscribe,
not
do those
D-Light.
things now because there's a video, so it's worth it, and share it to your
For the
people.
algorithm.
Yeah, man, but it's still available on audio, so go and listen to
Yeah.
it if you want to in your car and stuff like that. Thanks again for tuning in.
We're
I wear my
drinking.
massacres.
Just from the memories, it gets lonelier.